The old man's hands shake. Not from fear. He stopped feeling fear 40 years ago, somewhere in the smoke of a battle he should not have survived. His hands shake from age, from the weight of what he has carried, from the simple fact of being 76 and running out of breath. His name is Augustus, and on this August morning in the year 14 AD, in a rented villa in Nola, he gathers the people who love him and asks them a question no emperor has ever asked before. Have I played the part well? Around him, the smell of warm stone, the sound of cicadas, the distant murmur of a road built by men who died before he was born, a road still carrying soldiers to borders he will never see again. He built the greatest system of power the Western world has ever known, and no one, not even him, is entirely sure how it worked. How does one city, on the banks of a muddy Italian river, conquer the known world and then hold it for 500 years? Rome, in its earliest centuries, is not an empire. It is not even a particularly impressive city. It smells of animal dung and river mud. Its streets are narrow and loud. Its politics are vicious. Its people argue constantly about who gets to eat, who gets to vote, who has to die in the next war. But Rome has something, a hunger that other cities do not. Every time Rome loses a battle, and in the early years, Rome loses often, it does not retreat behind its walls and nurse its wounds. It studies, it adapts, it copies. When Rome first encounters Greek warships and loses at sea, catastrophically, repeatedly, the Senate does not accept defeat. Rome builds shipyards, copies Greek hulls plank by plank, and trains an entire generation of farmers to row. Within a decade, Rome commands the Mediterranean. This is not luck. This is a civilization that treats failure as raw material. The Romans have a word for this relentless forward pressure: virtus. Not virtue in the modern sense, not goodness, not decency, something harder. The willingness to press into difficulty until the difficulty becomes yours. But in the year 91 BC, that same hunger is about to turn inward. Something is breaking, and the people who built the machine are the ones holding the match. In 91 BC, Rome's Italian allies, the peoples who have marched beside Roman legions for 2 centuries, who have bled in every Roman war, who built every Roman road with their own hands, finally ask the question they have been swallowing their entire lives. We want citizenship. Rome says no. What follows is not a petition. It is not a protest. It is a full war, the social war, fought on Italian soil, in Italian towns, by men trained in Roman tactics because Rome itself trained them. 90,000 Romans die. The Italian countryside burns. Cities Rome has called